post-Gold Nuclear. And, you know, it's been a while. And by a while, I mean last year. I have jokes. Yes, thank you. Let me just shake my own hand. Oh, hey, look, there's a hand right here. So a lot's been happening since I was gone. Drew McIntyre's WWE champion. Keith Lee is a person. And also, Hulk Hogan has a phone. Good to know! Yeah, I'm not joking whenever I say that. He actually has a phone case, and that's actually how we open Raw. The first Raw of 2021. Hulk Hogan being pumped in with fake crowd noise promoting the H-Phone.
H-Phone, brother!
On Legends Night. Also, I forgot this was Legends Night, so obviously there's going to be more effort for the Legends than in probably every other Raw from here on out. But our first true segment begins as we have The Miz and John Morrison doing their talk show. They're doing the whole cool thing, the hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, and then obviously my favorite part so far, correct. I've been gone so long, I don't know if I did it right. Did I do it right, Nelson? Okay, that's what I thought. They have their new guests for the new year. It's the New Day, minus Big E, because he's the Intercontinental Champion. Good for him. But obviously, between a heel host and a face host, it doesn't go as planned. Oh, all the quirky shenanigans with the New Day. They've got a trombone. They have cards, and they create their own little talk show. It's the New Day podcast. I mean,
New Day? Have a talk show now!
It doesn't matter what the name is. Nonetheless, The Miz hates the fact that Morrison's giving into it, so a tag team match is created. But not before they fight with The Undertaker. No, I'm just joking. The Undertaker's retired. He wouldn't fight that anymore. Yeah. Oh, Teddy Long. Oh, Teddy Long's the one who said it? I wasn't joking. That was an actual thing that, We have our tag team match to actually open the show between the New Day and Miz and Morrison. And honestly, it's really, really good. I was not expecting it to be that good. It was great. It felt just right. But essentially, I can't go into the detail of every match. I'll just go into the finish. I'm not going to keep you here for 20 minutes. The match ends whenever Morrison was more distracted by Kofi Kingston, who was on the outside, than Xavier Woods, who was on the inside of the ring, and Xavier Woods hits the... Did not write the finisher down. It's the Shining Wizard. That's it. Shut up. Yay, New Day rocks. Well, boy. Then we go into a weird little segment between Angel Garza, and he meets, Sergeant Slaughter, calls him maggot. For a second, I thought he was going to call him the other one with an F. Then he also meets Mickie James, who he tries to hit on, not knowing that she's married, happily, so, with a man that could crush Garza, with his hands. And he also meets Alicia Fox. And also Tatanka. He doesn't do anything nor say anything. In fact, the Boogeyman has more lines of dialogue than Tatanka. But then we go into our second match of the night between Elias and AJ Styles. Elias is followed by Jackson Riker, who... AJ Styles has Omos, and let's just say if those two actually got into a fight between Omos and Jackson Riker, he died. It was a very hard-hitting affair, and honestly, it was really good. Elias has kind of a different feeling, a different moveset, and I do like seeing that a lot. AJ Styles was able to pick up the victory, honestly no outside help. In fact, the interference didn't actually come until after it was already over and the bell had been rung. Then we move on to our third match of the evening. It's a tag team match for the women between Asuka and Charlotte Flair, the tag team champions for the women, and Peyton Royce and Lacey. Lacey Evans has been, boy howdy, she's been hitting on Ric Flair all night long, and honestly I think Rick kind of likes it. In fact, he likes it so much, he costs his own daughter the victory. And honestly, I can see why. You go get yours, Rick. But after the match, which, yeah, Charlotte and Asuka lost, it was good, not great, probably the weakest match of the night, easily. Well, I say easily, there was a squash. It was the worst competent match of the night. Charlotte talks down to Ric Flair, back into her great heel mode, which, by the way, why is Brian Saxton on Charlotte's side? 2 years ago, she was like, oh, boo, Charlotte sucks, ha ha, pay me money. Things are different whenever Samoa Joe's around. Okay, after that kind of underwhelming women's tag team match, we go into the men's.
What you gonna do, Keith Lee, Hulk Hogan, and the Hulkamaniacs, and Drew McIntyre, and Claymore Mania run wild on you, brother?
match between Matt Riddle and also Bobby Lashley, which technically started about a week previous whenever Matt Riddle kneed Bobby Lashley in the face. I'm just going to say this now. This is my dream match. This is quite literally all I've ever asked for. Two guys who know MMA, who know what they're doing. Fighting is my favorite thing. It just is. This is my dream match. This is my magnum opus of matches that I want to see. And so therefore, I was not going to be disappointed in this match unless it was a squash, and luckily it wasn't. It was so easily matched. This is what I like to dub a technical power match. A match that is similar to the technical matches of the 90s, but it's just pure brute power. And I love that stuff. I love that power. I love the bruteness. I love the power. Hurt Business has been one of my favorite factions in a while. Matt Riddle's doing phenomenal, even though he's not getting the opportunities he should. He's doing phenomenal. I've grown to love the United States Championship, especially around Bobby Lashley's waist. This is just perfect. And honestly, it kind of ended perfectly as well in terms of building character. Matt Riddle technically tapped out, but the referee didn't see it, so he was able to get a break. Whenever Bobby Lashley thought he won, he let go. MVP is distracting the ref, saying, oh, hey, look, he tapped out. He tapped out! Matt Riddle gets the roll-up victory over Bobby Lashley, and that's how you continue this feud. I want to see these two wrestle at the Royal Rumble for the United States Championship. I want to see it so badly. So yes, so far, this has been my favorite match of the night. Then, oh hey, yeah, remember that squash match I was talking about earlier? Yeah, this is it. Shayna Baszler versus Dana Brooke was kind of a match out of nowhere, and I'm just going to say this now. Dana Brooke won by a roll-up, ending 2 matches back-to-back in roll-ups. Actually, 3, technically. 3 matches back-to-back in roll-ups, so back-to-back in roll-ups. That kind of seems a little dumb. Don't you think? You know, probably one of the most badass people on your roster. I mean, she might not be charismatic on the microphone, but she doesn't need to be. Something I've been kind of just eyeing myself away from Randy Orton the entire night has been attempting to challenge legends. Because, you know, he's a legend killer, and he also burned the Fiend. So he's been trying to challenge legends to get back that, you know, feeling of being cool again, I guess, because he showed Mercy to Alexa Bliss. And all I can think of for some reason is that one clip that's like, Mercy! Mercy! I don't know where it's from, and Nilsson might not be able to find it, but if you do find it, play it. If not, I'm just gonna look stupid for a couple of seconds. Yeah, baby. But the match happens where he, you know, tried to antagonize Mark Henry, who is limping. He tried to antagonize the Big Show, and then they just talk. And then finally he gets Jeff Hardy. Oh boy, yeah, boy, Jeff Hardy. It's like every Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton match ever. It starts off slow with Randy Orton taking the advantage and kind of stomping at the hands and feet. Then, oh, Randy Orton's gonna mess with the ear. Oh, look, he's pulling the ear. Aha, wow, what a cool party trick there, Orton. And then Jeff Hardy gets a couple of minutes where he's doing exciting flippy shit. That's fun because it's like a breath of fresh air. And here's the thing, I don't hate all Randy Orton matches, but come on. I mean, I understand you're consistent, but unless it's the main event, come on, pick up the pace, bro. So this match, I'm gonna give it a pass because this had my favorite finishers. I'm a little biased towards this match because it has my favorite finisher of all reverse finishers. The Twist of Fate into the RKO. I can never not love that finish. That all the mistakes I have with his matches, and there was a couple of botches, immediately goes away because I love that type of finish. I love that type of finish. Okay, then we go into our next kind of mini little segment where the Lucha House Party, they just see Melina, and they do the Lucha House Party thing, and it's like, oh yeah, Lucha House Party, and Hurt Business is hurt because, you know, Bobby Lashley lost. And this match, tag team match, was good as well. It was a bit more slower paced to the one that opened the show. Several moments of high flying stuff. It was pretty cool. Then Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander beating them down. And then at some point, whenever they're doing the tag team stomping stuff, they just keep on tagging each other in. They want to be in. Cedric Alexander's like, no, my turn. And then he gets thrown out. And Shelton Benjamin gets rolled up. Hey, look, another roll up. And then they start yelling at each other. Cedric Alexander walks out. MVP's talking to Shelton Benjamin saying, you've got to get your act together or else you're fired. Then we see Angel Garza again. He's a 24/7 champion. I think I forgot to mention that. He's trying to hit on Tori Wilson and Nikki Cross, who, gosh damn, either Nikki Cross is extremely tiny or Tori Wilson's extremely tall. It's like watching Lord of the Rings and just seeing, you know, an elf with a dwarf. Find the characters' names and just insert them here. Make me look smart. Actually, edit my voice so I look smart. Whatever. He meets up with the Boogeyman, gets pinned by R-Truth. R-Truth 24/7 champion.
You got the boogie!
And finally, oh Jesus, the main event. And here's the thing, this Raw was actually pretty good, but I feel like if it were 2 hours long, it would have been better. We didn't need Lucha House Party versus Hurt Business on Raw. We didn't need maybe Elias versus AJ Styles on Raw. We get to the main event, and as I said in my papers that I didn't say out loud so far, this feels like a true WWE Championship main event that has that aura around it where it's like, this can be it. But the problem is, it's on TV and there's 2 commercial breaks in between a 15-minute long match. I feel like that if this was on the Royal Rumble, which why was it not on the Royal Rumble again? I have no clue why they decided against that. This would have been perfect. Give an extra 10 minutes, let these 2 guys go, because there were some high-flying moments from Keith Lee. Obviously, Keith Lee is extremely acrobatic for his size. Just give it another 10 minutes, give it a few more spots. This would have been perfect. But with what we got, it was great still. There were a couple of botches here and there, mainly on Keith Lee's part, but he was able to recover very quickly and deliver some great shots. And oh, those chops were perfect. I have very few things to complain about the match. The ending honestly was perfect, but there's one complaint I have. Goldberg comes out after the match, and no one cares. The fake pumped-in crowd noise might care. I don't. It looks like we're gonna get Goldberg versus Drew McIntyre. God knows when. Was this McMahon's response to Sting going to AEW? Hot diggity! With all the flaws this Raw has, including, actually, especially the ending, this was a great Raw. Probably the best Raw I've seen in a while. It feels like that if there were just maybe a couple of things shifted here and there, it would have been perfect. I'm going to give this Raw an 8 out of 10, which means it's great. So thank you for watching this video. This is the first video edited by Nelly-san. So, hope you enjoy it. Hope Nelson edits it perfectly, and hopefully he makes me look like a smart guy. You know, how I usually am. Like, all the time. Shut up, you. I only ask you to talk whenever I want you to talk. You're an editor, not a human. There's a difference. Oh, shoot, I meant to turn it off. Oh, no, God, wait, don't leave that in!